Merit for Life Science helps users streamline and simplify the storage conditions controls process. Managing critical material storage is a common business challenge for many companies that handle inventory of various sorts, but it's vital for life science organizations and other regulated industries where material storage is a critical quality component. Whether the main concern is the material's efficacy, adequate functionality, or organization's liability, having storage condition controls is a necessity. Merit for Life Science offers a flexible and easy-to-maintain system for controlling and tracking storage conditions. Users can define rules for items in warehouse locations, ensuring that critical inventory transactions meet these requirements. Before any inventory transaction is completed, Merit for Life Science performs a final validation check to confirm that the chosen location complies with the item's specific storage requirements. If the chosen location doesn't meet the criteria, the system prevents the transaction from proceeding, providing robust controls while allowing users to select only the locations that meet the necessary standards. In the example scenario, I'm going to move a particular bit of inventory to a new location, and we're going to see how the system checks to make sure that the location is valid from a storage condition standpoint. As we can see, there's quite a lot of inventory of the sodium hydroxide item we are moving, and I'm going to move the entire stock to a new location, which happens to be a freezer location. When I try to do this, the system stops the transaction showing an error message, which informs us that the item we are moving doesn't match the storage condition requirements of the chosen location. The error message provides additional input as it states that the item we are moving belongs to a particular storage condition group, which requires it to be stored in the temperature range between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. However, the freezer location we tried to move it to is in -15 to 0 Celsius temperature range. Therefore, this item cannot go to this location because of the conflicting storage conditions, which would adversely influence the material. We need to choose a different location that meets the specific storage requirements for the item we wish to move. The configuration is very straightforward. For the sodium hydroxide item, in the Manage Inventory section, we can see the storage condition group, where we can add a storage condition group to the item. The storage condition group is a collection of storage conditions that this item requires. In this case, as previously mentioned, sodium hydroxide requires the Ref 2 to 8C storage condition group. The Ref 2 to 8C storage condition group requires temperature controls and requires a range from 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. I can configure as many of these different storage conditions as needed attached in a storage condition group, and then set the storage condition group for the item. So every time I move that item, the system is going to look at the storage conditions to verify if the location meets those requirements. For the location configuration, we are using location profiles rather than defining the storage condition group attached to each location one at a time. The storage condition group is attached to a location profile, and then all the locations that belong to that location profile will inherit the storage condition group from the profile. Looking at the freezer location profile, you can see it is tied to the freezer storage condition group, and similarly, if I look at this storage condition group freezer, you can see the temperature storage condition range is set to vary between -15 and 0 degrees Celsius and 30 to 40% humidity. Any of these storage groups can be assigned to location profiles and assigned to items. I can include a variety of different storage conditions, for example based on humidity or based on light exposure, where I need to make sure that materials are only stored in dark locations. I can also control storage conditions for acids and bases accordingly. Controlled substances require robust storage condition controls and special conditions not only from an environmental standpoint, but also security. For example, controlled substances need to be in locked storage with limited access by only authorized personnel and are under surveillance 24/7. DEA-specific storage conditions for controlled substances emphasize secure locked storage, limited access, and comprehensive record keeping. Compliance with these requirements is essential to prevent diversion, ensure the safety of the substances, and avoid legal repercussions. Furthermore, choosing appropriate material placement, like top shelf only, helps avoid cross-contamination, further ensuring product safety and quality. Any kind of condition you want control for, you can define and ensure proper material handling with Married for Life Science. Implementing storage condition controls in pharmaceutical and biotech organizations ensures product integrity, compliance with regulatory requirements, and prevention of contamination. These controls enhance product shelf life, support robust quality assurance processes, and reduce financial losses from spoiled products. They also improve customer satisfaction and brand loyalty by maintaining consistent product quality. Additionally, storage condition controls enhance traceability and accountability in supply chain management, mitigate risks associated with environmental fluctuations, and facilitate global distribution. This practice supports research and development, promotes sustainability by reducing waste, and ensures the reliable global distribution of products. Married for Life Science provides flexible management of storage conditions while ensuring material safety and efficacy. Users can specify locations where storage controls are not enforced, such as transport areas or short-term storage. This feature helps ensure materials are stored in appropriate locations every time, while also enhancing warehouse management and material safety. Contact us to learn more.